Hey everyone, welcome back, and in this video, I'll walk you through how to access your Binance account while in Ontario, and we're going to do that using a VPN. Now, just to be clear, this is only for people who already have a fully verified Binance account, and that's because if you're currently based in a region where Binance.com or Binance.us aren't allowed, unfortunately, you won't be able to create a new account, and that's due to Binance's KYC policies and how strictly they're enforced. Even if you try using a VPN, Binance's KYC process is going to ask for things like a government-issued ID, proof of address, and phone number, and those need to match the country you claim to live in. And the issue is, it's not just the documents. Binance also checks your IP address, phone number origin, and even device location. So even if you spoof one or two things, any mismatch can raise red flags, and in most cases your account just won't get approved, or worse, it could get banned later on. So again, this video is only meant for those who already have a KYC'd account from a supported country and are just trying to access it while traveling. Now, if you do already have a verified Binance account and you're just traveling to Ontario or anywhere else where Binance isn't available, here's how you can access it safely. Start by flushing your DNS cache. This clears out any lingering location data from your previous sessions. Then, open up your VPN. In this case, we'll use ExpressVPN as an example, and connect to a server in a country where Binance.com is allowed. Ideally, pick the same country or region where you originally created and verified your account. This keeps everything consistent and helps reduce the chance of mismatches. Once you're connected, give it a second to fully establish the VPN connection, then refresh Binance.com in your browser. At this point, you should be able to log in and use your account as usual. Now, with that said, not every VPN is going to cut it here. To avoid your account getting manually reviewed or suspended, your VPN absolutely needs to have a few key features. First, you'll need obfuscation technology. This basically hides the fact that you're even using a VPN. Without it, Binance can easily see that you're on an encrypted VPN connection, and that's where issues start, especially if it doesn't match your verified country. Second of all, you'll want a dedicated IP address. Even with a secure and obfuscated connection, shared IPs, the kind most people use, can trigger flags if someone else using that same IP has done something suspicious. A dedicated IP is much safer, since it's yours alone and avoids being lumped in with other users. And third, you absolutely need a kill switch. This is what keeps your real IP from leaking if your VPN connection drops unexpectedly. It's a really simple feature, but a critical one, because even 1 second of exposure can be enough to get your session flagged. So with all that in mind, the 3 VPNs I'd recommend for this are ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark. These are the ones that actually check all the boxes. They each have obfuscated servers, so your traffic stays hidden. They all include kill switches on every major platform, and they all support dedicated IP addresses, which is a huge plus here. Now, just a quick note on that. With ExpressVPN, the dedicated IP feature is only available on their Pro plan. For NordVPN and Surfshark, it's offered as an optional add-on, so you can choose to include it during checkout if you want that extra layer of safety. So those are the 3 I'd trust most if you're planning to use your Binance account while traveling. They've got the right tech, and they're also some of the most consistent performers when it comes to reliability and support. But even with the right VPN setup, there's still room for error. And unfortunately, one small mistake could lead to your account getting frozen or flagged for manual review. So here are a few extra precautions to help reduce that risk as much as possible. First, the safest way to use Binance is on your desktop or laptop, and if you've installed the Binance app on your phone, it's best to uninstall it until you're back in a supported country. Mobile apps have the more location data built in, and that can work against you even if your VPN is active. Also, only open Binance when you actually need to. Don't leave the tab open all day, and definitely don't run it in the background on other devices. Before you log in, double check that your VPN is connected properly, and run a quick check to flush your DNS cache. This makes sure nothing from your real location is leaking. Also, avoid making large withdrawals. Just take out what you need and wait until you're back home to move any major amounts. This helps avoid triggering any automated fraud checks. And finally, make sure you're always compliant with your local laws when it comes to using crypto platforms like Binance. This video is for educational purposes only, so definitely take a minute to check the current regulations in your region before you log in. And again, choosing the right VPN matters a lot, and here are the 3 that are the best ones for accessing Binance in any country where it's not available. ExpressVPN is the best performing, easiest to use, and most secure VPN of the 3. If you've never used a VPN before, this one is very intuitive and straight out of the box. NordVPN is a solid middle ground. It's a bit more customizable and offers extra features like threat protection and MeshNet. It's also undoubtedly the fastest VPN on the market. So if you want that balance between speed and added security tools, this is the one to look at. And then Surfshark is the most budget-friendly option on this list that gets the job done at the best possible cost without sacrificing any security or features. And the best part is that you can secure an unlimited number of devices with it, so if you're traveling with friends or family, you can protect all of their devices too under a single subscription. All 3 support obfuscation, all 3 offer dedicated IPs, and they all include the kill switch feature. So no matter which one you go with, you'll be covered for what you need. So that's pretty much everything you need to know in order to access your Binance account in Ontario. Hopefully you found this guide helpful. If you do decide to use any of the VPNs we mentioned, you'll find discount links and full reviews in the description below. So feel free to check those out if you'd like to get the best deal possible. And if you have any questions about using Binance with a VPN or anything else we covered, just drop those in the comments below. I always do my best to reply to as many of those as I can. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.